My name is Emily, and today you're watching Emily's Makeup Tips. So I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of instruction about how to get a really good look for a night out. Okay, so first we're going to start with some concealer. Now, concealer is really something that you should just use just to sort of see how there's like red spots there and there. So just sort of find those spots and just sort of like dab at them just a little bit. So sort of like that. So you just sort of dab you kind of want to dab around, do this sort of thing where you're just dabbing in all the places that you need to dab, and so you just dab around. Oops, got some of my glasses. Okay, so you dab, right? Okay, so right now, you can't really see it. I've just sort of dabbed around my face. You can't really see the concealer yet because I'm sort of want to pat it in a little bit like that. So what you do is, so you pat it in. Okay, so you patted it in now. Let me just I'm using toilet paper because I don't have any tissues, but just sort of dab it. Okay, so you're dabbing it, right? Okay, so now you can use foundation. Now, people use different kinds of foundation. I like this foundation by Stila. It's a tinted moisturizer. So what you're going to do, I'm wearing glasses, so I'm going to take my glasses off. So what you're going to do is you don't want to put too much foundation on because you don't want to look like you have this caked look. So just get just get a tiny bit of foundation, just sort of, pat that around your face a little bit, just smooth it in, you can sort of find the places where you've put the concealer and sort of try and mix it in there. Okay, let's see what we have. Okay, so there's a little bit too much on my face right now, so I'm just going to sort of dab. Dabbing really is your best friend in this case, so just sort of dab, because there's a lot of excess there, so just dab, dab song. Okay, right, I cracked myself up. Okay, so your dab, so this is good. This face is now ready to get, oh my god, there's toilet paper all over my face. Okay. Let's just get some of that off. That's not cool. Okay. Okay, so now, as you can see, you can't really see where I've put in the concealer. It's very sheer and it's very subtle. Okay, so now you want to put on your blush. So I like this blush by Origins. It's natural. The makeup it's not tested on anyone. This is Rose Dust. I don't know if you can see that. So my brush is actually being cleaned right now, so I'm just going to use my finger. A lot of people say don't use your finger, but really, you can totally use your finger. So I'm just going to sort of swirl my finger in there like that. Okay, so I got a nice clump on my finger. Okay, and then I'm just going to sort of dab it. Dabbing is really your best friend here. So I'm going to get some on my other hand. Okay. So, other hand, so now I'm going to just dab it. This is also good. Just give yourself a little massage while you're doing this, okay? Okay. So, there's a little bit on there, but I kind of want more of an evening look. So I'm just going to take my toilet paper, because I don't have tissues. I'm just going to take my toilet paper, and I'm going to put it here, and I'm just going to sort of, like that. So that's a nice chunk. It's not too much, but okay. So that's really subtle, right? It doesn't look like I'm really wearing blush. Guys probably won't be able to tell that I'm wearing makeup. But it's like a more of an evening look. Also want to like sort of to even out the color, you can sort of dab it also all, you know, sort of all over your face, right? Okay, so now that we've done the blush, we've done the foundation, we've done the concealer, now favorite part, one of my favorite parts, eyeshadow. So the way I like to do eyeshadow is I don't really use any sort of dabber. I really just use my fingers. So here we go with the fingers. So some people do, they say, you know, you're supposed to use your ring finger. But I kind of like to do these two fingers here. So I just kind of, I get in there really nice like that, right? And I just kind of all over my eye, you know, just sort of all over the eye area. And that way it just, you know, it gives you this nice sheen on your eye. This is a MAC Shell. The color is Shell. You can't read it, but the color is Shell. Oops, can't get it open. Okay, so sometimes sometimes if I want like a really nice look, I do 3 fingers, and I just sort of even go all the way up into my eyebrow like that. Okay, so let's see what that looks like. Okay, so as you can see, the blush is really subtle, and then we've got this sheen going on there. So almost ready to go out, but not quite. Still need to do the lips. There's different ways to do lips. This is a Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Pencil, which was really cheap. So lips, people get really worried about lips, like you want to get it inside the lines. It's not really that important to get it inside the lines. It's really, you just want to, I mean, yes, you want to get it inside the lines, but it's also really just about having color on your lips, you know? And you want as much color as possible because you want to really stand out, you know, in a crowd. So here we go. So this is sort of an unorthodox way of putting on lipstick. So I've gone a little bit outside the line, so let's dial that back a little bit because we don't want guys all over me. So let's just sort of, you know, again, we do the dab. Dabbing is just your best friend, okay? Dab. Okay. Okay, so I've done my lips, got the eyeshadow, got the eyeshadow, eyeshadow, blush, and the eyeshadow. So now we're doing mascara. Now mascara, mascara. I mean, you just can't go out without mascara. So this is a Lash Blast Volume by CoverGirl, again, from Duane Reade. Really, really good. Just sort of, you know, inexpensive and really does the trick. So this is going to really make my eyes pop. So here we go. Okay. So I'm going to actually need to use a mirror for this because, I mean, I've been using my webcam, but this I really need to use a mirror just to be precise. So I really want to get under the lashes and then up just to have so that there's like a nice curve. Okay, so here we go. Some people do both hands. I'm ambidextrous. I can do left or right hand. So here we go. We're just sort of woo! And you want to also do your lower lashes. Your lower lashes are really important. You want to have some sort of frame for your beautiful eyes, especially if you're wearing glasses like me. So you can see that the eyeshadow, it's really subtle, you know, you can just see it in the eyelashes there and there. Again, I got a little bit on my face, but it's not a big deal. I can just take some of that off. It's really not a big deal. So again, with the dabbing, this time I like to do this sort of makeup, sort of pencil with the toilet paper like that, okay? So we're just going to dab a little. right? Okay, so now, I mean, it's a great look. It's a great look for going out. I mean, I guess you can wear it to work too if that's the kind of place where you work. Lips look great. Makeup looks great. I mean, really, I mean, you can sort of tell I'm wearing makeup, but it's sort of like I just look naturally beautiful. So those are my makeup tips. I really please watch, subscribe. Let me know how they work for you. I'd love to hear about it. And have a fun night out. Bye.